Hey Sagittarius, this is your first of the month reading from February 1st to 15th. I hope everyone is having a good start to their month. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising, because you could be in that energy as well. Got some cards here already, so let's kind of see what we got. So, right off the bat in our main energy, I have the Seven of Pentacles kind of in reverse here. And the Seven of Pentacles in reverse kind of can tend to maybe sometimes a laziness. It doesn't feel like, again, it doesn't feel like a laziness in the way of like you need to work harder here. It's feeling like these 2 weeks, Sagittarius, is going to be a lesson for you. And it's going to be a lesson about maybe a relationship or companionship here. I have the Page of Cups, which means some of you might be getting into a new relationship. If not, it's just something about the emotion or the emotional care here. Connecting emotionally. Maybe you've been having a hard time connecting to your emotions recently. Maybe that could be the case as well here, and that's what maybe they're saying you're being a little bit lazy on. But again, it's feeling like almost if you need that extra time in these 2 weeks, if you need the time to kind of rest up, to feel things out, allow yourself to have that. Give yourself especially the emotional space to understand what you're feeling and why you were feeling it these 2 weeks. So be like patient with yourself like that. So if it's just like kind of the energy where you're just like, oh my god, I'm feeling so exhausted today, I'm so lazy, I'm so tired, you know, I'm not doing the things I need to do. Well, you are doing something because, you know, you're allowing your body to process something, process emotions, or giving it the time to kind of feel things out, right? Again, if it's stuff that you can't, you need like deadlines and stuff, I mean, we gotta do what we gotta do. But again, it's just giving more space to that kind of emotional side of ourselves here, because there is, I'm gonna be honest, there is some kind of lesson that's coming up here. There's some kind of, we have the Judgment card coming up right after, so that means like some kind of lesson here for you, Sagittarius. Some kind of like, okay, it's judgment. Are we going to see if Sagittarius has actually changed their ways? Are they going to be a little bit more open? Are they growing? Are they evolving here? And it has something to do with this Devil energy. It has something to do with toxicity. Has something to do with maybe things that have held us down in the past. Maybe this is old way of doing things. It's going to see if you can kind of break through these chains. And that's what Judgment is kind of all about here. Is the universe is being like, okay, are they ready for something new? Are they ready for something different? Are they ready to maybe open up a little bit more emotionally here? Right? And so be on the lookout for that. Understand that. Give value to that time, these 2 weeks, what you're feeling that way. Especially with this Devil energy here, it's like something that has maybe kept us down, something that has kind of held us back is going to be kind of lifted here. I believe that, especially in everyone's story, there's choice here. So there might be some, it's your choice to kind of maybe evolve, your choice to kind of move on from this old way of maybe doing things into something new here. And the universe is saying, like, are you also along kind of for the journey, if that makes sense, okay? For Sagittarius, please. We have the Knight of Swords here. It feels like you're going to be like, okay. Like, it feels like you're going to be like, I kind of see what kind of needs to change, and I'm ready to kind of go into battle here. I'm ready to kind of evolve. I'm ready to kind of move on to the next step. And that's what the Knight of Swords is all about. It's like, okay, I'm ready to do this. Like, I might be a little unsure, you know, I might be a little fearful, but I'm ready to kind of go in. The horse here, especially in the Knight of Swords, is kind of just like, I don't know about this, but the Knight of Swords is like, no, we're trudging along. We're going ahead here. And that's the energy that I feel from you. You're kind of going into battle, going into action. Could be someone coming quickly towards you as well. Could be a water or air sign, so you might be dealing with 2 of those signs right now, Sag. But it's almost just like, okay, like I'm ready to kind of I'm ready to do this. I'm feeling kind of it's that time. For Sagittarius, please. A little bit of conflict coming up here. What is this conflict for Sagittarius? Conflict. You're having a little bit of conflict in your relationships. Interesting. For some of you, I'm really getting karmatic patterns. here. Patterns that keep maybe repeating themselves, and this might be kind of the judgment time on that. Are we going to kind of still, you know, allow the same things to happen? Or are we still going to kind of move in the same loop here? So again, that 2 weeks might be feeling like things might come up if you are in a relationship. It feels like maybe some things, conflicts will come up within the relationship that hopefully, you know, will make us just a little bit stronger here. I mean, if you make the choice to walk away from the relationship, that's your choice. But it just seems like there's going to be a little bit of conflict in partnership. Now, this doesn't always have to be romantic. This could also be friendship. This could also be bosses. It's just kind of like whatever relationships that you are having right now here. But again, this conflict has a purpose. It's not like just meaningless conflict. This conflict is here to change something or make you change something in your brain, or something it feels like is going to be finally clicking, where you're just like, okay, I kind of see what I have to do. I kind of see maybe my own patterns of doing this, you know, constantly kind of doing this, or, you know, I'm repeating this cycle. I think it's going to kind of reveal something or show something to you about kind of yourself here. Also, maybe it's just the universe being like, hey, are we, you know, put a little friction in this and kind of see what happens, you know, like see kind of where we're going to go or what we're feeling. There's some going to be kind of truth revealed in this conflict, and I don't mean it like a partner says they were cheating on you or something. That's not really what I mean. What I mean by this, what it's feeling like, is it's feeling like you're going to have almost like an existential, like you're going to kind of remove yourself from, like, yes, this conflict is happening right now, but it's almost like you're going to be peering from it from the side over. Like you're kind of just like outwardly, it's almost like your higher self is going to understand or kind of see what is happening, and you're just like, oh, you know, I never realized this until kind of now kind of energy. Or you're going to have this almost like external look upon it. Interesting. And you're kind of going to see maybe why it's taking place, what needs to change for you, or what needs to change for them here. Make sure we're kind of really feeling like, you know, working on our self-worth and making sure our self-worth is kind of at the top of its game here. I mean, you can't really give love to someone else or be in love if we are feeling great about ourselves, because if we don't feel like we deserve it, if we don't feel good enough for it, it's going to kind of attract the wrong people to us, right? So make sure we are kind of giving ourselves that love first, and then kind of whatever we have left over, we're going to give to this other person there. You know, we're not sacrificing ourselves here in any way for our relationship, because I don't know, for me, it feels like any like healthy relationship, it feels like you feel, you know, you fill each other's cup, you do what you can. This is like a partnership, right? Instead of just, you know, love is everything and I have to do everything for this person and lose myself in it, right? It has to be kind of that partnership. It's two kind of full souls coming together to work together to grow, right? Not really like the need for the other person is what it's feeling like. So make sure our self-worth is kind of up right now. Make sure we're valuing ourselves, feeling like we are deserving of love, because that will definitely help, I feel like, in this situation here. And that might be what you're noticing as well. You might be like, hey, I'm not giving myself enough credit. I'm not valuing myself enough here. And I kind of need that to change, because it feels like, again, feels like a big lesson. Lovers. See, you have the Two of Cups and you have the Lovers popping out as well. Even if there is conflict in this relationship, I don't see and I don't feel separation in it. I think this conflict is more for something, a lesson for you to learn about yourself, like I was saying before, okay? It has some kind of a lesson in it, because the Lovers is upright, the Two of Cups is upright. It doesn't feel, again, for those single, it feels like this might be a new lover that you might be popping into your life. For those in a relationship, you might have a little bit of rocky time in these 2 weeks, but overall, it's going to move into something pretty fulfilling here. Especially with the Lovers card popping out, right? Yeah, it's just gonna be like a time. Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. This is for the single people as maybe as well as the relationship people. I'm just going to put this out there. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Wands in reverse energy is kind of the player energy, is kind of the one who kind of, you know, just cares about maybe sex, love, lust. You know, they come in hot. They're like, you're my everything, you're my only one. And then they kind of dip 2 weeks later. You know, it's kind of that kind of player energy, that kind of person. So if you are single, I honestly think there is, for some of you, there's 2 people right now, and one's kind of like the person you always go for, and then the other is something maybe different, or someone that's maybe a little bit more healthier for you. But we're kind of gravitated or drawn towards this one who is very kind of lustful, or very, I don't know, it's like flirty, you know, it's like calling you kind of your temptation is what I want to say that this kind of person is. So you're going to have a choice here. It's especially with this Knight of Wands reversed and the 2 of Swords. You're going to have a choice to pick. Like, are we going to go for this side or that side? Are we still going to go for people like this, or are we going to kind of want something a little bit more out of life? And again, that might be something that's popping up in these 2 weeks as well. You're just like, what is it that I actually kind of want in the partner? What do I kind of need? What kind of cycle have I been going through over and over again with partners? Like, what are the similarities of these people? What is not working? What I want to change? It's going to be kind of all this analytical energy kind of coming in these 2 weeks right now, and an overall kind of pivot or switch. We have the Magician card here, which means you can manifest anything you want in this life. And I'm telling you right now, this is a big key with this. If you are looking for a relationship, you need to kind of have yourself and put yourself on a pedestal and value yourself, value your energy in here to bring in the right person. Because if you are radiating that energy that you value yourself, you feel worth it, you feel, you know, that you are a good person, that kind of energy will draw in those kind of people, okay? You'll kind of see through the blinders here on these kind of lustful, maybe player energies. You'll kind of see that, be like, oh no, I know that kind of person. And you'll see it a little bit more clearly because you're at the top of your game, right? So I'm just saying right here that you can manifest anything you want right now. If it is a lover that you want, then go ahead and, you know, ask the universe, maybe this is what, write down a list, like this is what I want in a partner, and I'm going to seal this away and back to a relationship. If you are in a relationship right now, there might be some temptation going on here, but I do think you're, again, it says the Devil in reverse. We're going to kind of release that temptation. We're going to kind of release that kind of fear, and you're kind of going to, I don't know, it seems like there's always like someone that comes in maybe into a relationship, or like comes around when your relationship is a little rocky, and you're like, wait, why is this person back? It's judgment coming in, right? It's the universe being like, okay, are you actually with the person that you want to be with? And it kind of feels like through this experience, your bond will almost grow stronger if you are in a relationship. So that's good. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles popping out. Like every happiness, everything you wanted. You can't escape conflict, especially when it's 2 separate individuals coming together here. So it seems like whatever it is that you are manifesting here, it's kind of going to be something big. It's going to be kind of something that you've always wanted here. King of Swords, maybe it's Sagittarius, maybe it's with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, because we have the King of Swords as well popping out. So one of those signs could be popping in. They could be someone that's very intellectual, very smart here, that will kind of, you're kind of attracted to their kind of brain power. You're like, wow, you're just so, you know, smart, you're so philanthropic, whatever it is, that kind of, you kind of see the beauty in their mind. For those that are single, if this is not a person popping in, it's you being a little bit more, again, sitting at the top of the throne, being a little bit more decisive on what you want, and kind of seeing things really kind of clearly here, understanding you are the king and you kind of have choice here in the matter. You know, you are like only the best energy popping out here. And I love that for you, and that's what you kind of deserve, Sag. I don't know, this really turned into a love reading. I know it's Valentine's Day and everything, but it seems like love and caring is kind of the center of this reading here. So let me pull some oracle cards. Sag, please. Okay, so we got the Starseed Oracle. We got big picture thinking. The Pleiadians are our cosmic cousins. They're here to remind us that it's never too late to learn a new thing or change the future. You're being called to be a visionary for the planet, to take a breath and shake off what you might have been taught about the world and hold a new vision for humanity. You're likely a natural big picture thinker, here to generate ideas for the future, here to birth a new age and dream a new world into being. The future will be woven by dream makers like you, by those who are encouraged to question the way things have been and envision new possibilities for the planet. Not even for the planet, but for yourself there, I think, Sagittarius, right? We're envisioning kind of a new future here. The world needs more artists, dreamers, inventors, visionary thinkers, and perhaps you have an idea recently that you're being called to usher in. If so, this card is a confirmation that you're divinely guided. The Pleiadians support us in the important stage of Earth development. They want us to know that the decisions we make today will affect the well-being of our planet and its species. They're calling on you to be the leader of the future, to hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust the vision and follow it through with daily action. That could be that King of Swords energy popping up here with that daily action. To dream a new world in, sorry, where did I lost my place? Sorry, 1 second, Sagittarius. To hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust the vision and follow it through with daily action. To dream a new world into being, to hold your mind open and try not to worry about what others think. For it takes great courage to pave a new path, to trust a vision before it's a reality. And I think that is kind of what you're doing now. You're painting a new or creating a new kind of timeline for yourself here. What you kind of want on your life. What is going to make you happy in the end, right? What is everything that you kind of want here? And seeing that that can be yours. We also have Door to Spirit, and we have Broken Heart. So I'll just read the Broken Heart. I don't really see a lot of Broken Heart in this reading, so it's interesting. I'll give it a read. This card shows a broken heart open, revealing darkness, emptiness, grief, and filled terror. A grief-filled tear. The hurt may have been from long ago, or maybe the pain from more recent event. Either way, deep healing is being called for now, and that's why this card is coming up, right? This is kind of the deep healing from the pain, the fear here. Vent your feelings and release the person or situation involved. That could be kind of this player type here, right? Affirm that you are reclaiming your power and peace of mind. Open your heart up to the light of divine love and healing, and have compassion for yourself through this difficult process. Make self-care a priority now, like what we're talking about through this whole read. As you let go of old experiences, you open your heart to true and abiding love that you so rightly deserve. That's absolutely right. I'm going to swear, you fucking do deserve it. Sagittarius, okay? Well, let me just read Door to Spirit to you as well. Spiritual awakening, new beginnings. The door opens upon the expansive energetic realm where all beings originate. This orb of lights are guiding you through the clouds of the earthly world, leading you to a deeper understanding of your eternal identity, the source of all true value and power. This door opens onto truly unlimited potential for changes that can happen here. Reach deep into your core of your being. As such, this card often heralds your increasing powers in the spiritual arts and a deepening connection in the spirit world. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of spirits present, and more powerful in your own healing practices, right? The magician kind of energy. Judgment popping out here as well. Now is the time to open up to the unexpected guidance and inspiration of spirit, the magic and power of your true identity. And that's what I was talking about too, with the kind of energy of, we're kind of almost, especially when we spiritually level up, I think we kind of see things more clearly, and we're kind of are seeing the bigger picture of the situation and seeing things we have to change because we're getting more spiritually connected, right? We're getting more attached to the spiritual side of ourselves. And I think when we touch the spiritual side, that's when the deep healing kind of happens for us. All right, Sag, that was a long one, but I hope this helped.